All right, guys. So today I'm going to be talking about how to make a woman fall in love with you. Now, a lot of people might say, oh, you can't understand a woman like that. You can't make her feel feelings. It's impossible. It's presumptuous, blah, 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 blah. Bro, it is very, very possible to make a woman fall in love with you. It's not easy, but it is very doable. The reason I say that is because I have personally made about 7 women fall in love with me. And 2 of those women didn't even like me in the beginning. So it is very doable. And I'm going to tell you how that you can do it. Now, before I get into how exactly you can, I do have to answer this question. Why do you need her to fall in love with you? When a woman is in love with you, she is literally the best version of a romantic partner that you can have. She does everything you want, is the most considerate, the most compassionate, the most caring, the most nurturing. She is the ideal partner when she is in love with you. You want this because this is when she sees no other men besides you, is the most compliant, and has the most respect for you. Falling in love is not for men. Falling in love is for women. Because women need to bond with you, pair bond with you, in order to turn off their hypergamy so they don't keep looking for other men while they're with you. You need her to be in love with you to be the ideal partner. Now, there are 4 ways to make a woman fall in love with you. We're going to go through each one. The first way to make a woman fall in love with you: either you're the first or you're the best. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, if you watched a masterpiece of a film called Talladega Nights, you would know that Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you're last. But that isn't actually true when it comes to dating. You ideally would want to be first because the first one is the one that she always remembers. But if you can't be first, it is even better if you're the best. Now, what does that mean? Say that she has slept with 5 dudes. She remembers the first guy she slept with, but if you're the best that she slept with, she will fall in love with you that much easier. Because what does you being the best do for her psychologically? It validates her hypergamy. He is the best guy because he is the best lover that I've ever had. Now, some of you may say, okay, that's a bit difficult, which is why you go for women with lower body counts anyway. But it doesn't just have to be sex. You can show her experiences that she's never done with anyone else. Let's say she's never went rock climbing before. She's never went skydiving. She's never went swimming with dolphins. And you are the one that showed that to her. If you are able to provide her with an experience that she's never had, it will make it that much easier for her to push you at the top of the totem pole, and instead of comparing you to other men that she's been with. The way that you stand out is you are either the first or the best, meaning even if some other guy has done something for her, if you've done it better than anyone else, you automatically separate yourself from the pack, and it makes it easier for her to say, I love this guy because he's the best guy that I've ever had. The second way that you can make a woman fall in love with you: she doesn't know how you feel. When a woman is unsure of your feelings for her, she is in a constant state of emotional flux. Meaning, when she's with you, she thinks she knows how you feel because of your actions. But when she's not with you, the insecurity goes up and she's no longer sure of how you feel because there's no actions to judge. So what's going to happen is she's happy when she's with you, sad when you're not there, worried when you're not there, frustrated when you're not there. And what happens over time? You become a drug to her. And that is what you want. If you become a drug to her, meaning she can't wait to see you again to get her next fix, she becomes addicted. And if she's addicted to you, she is in love with you by default. So you don't let her know exactly how you feel. You show with actions instead of words, because the words validate her ego, but the actions validate her biology. So you do it with the actions, not the words, and her emotional state will always be moving. And because women crave emotional variety, you'll be stimulating her in the exact way that she needs biologically, meaning that she will inevitably fall in love with you. The third way that you can make a woman fall in love with you: does she feel safe with you? If a woman is out on a date with you and she knows that nobody will bother her because you're there, there is a very, very high likelihood that she will not get rid of you because you make her feel safe. This goes to her biology, her wants, her need for security. If you can give her security, and the higher the security, the better, it is very easy for her to feel safe, to feel comfortable, to never want to be away from you, to fall in love with you, because you make her feel safe, feel protected. That is one of the primary things that women crave. If you make her feel like nothing is going to happen to me because he's here, that is one of the highest compliments a woman can pay you. And it's very easy for her to be in love with a guy that makes her feel safe. And the last way that a woman can fall in love with you: other women want you. What do I mean? I mean, if she is cognizant of the fact that other women are always on your nuts whenever you go out, it's gonna be very hard for her to feel like she can get rid of you, because she knows that you can replace her faster than she can replace you. If you are the hot commodity, she knows that she has to do whatever is necessary to keep you. She'll become adamant that she is in your life, and this will accelerate her feelings for you and make her work twice as hard to be something serious with you. That is what you want. If she goes outside and girls are literally stopping to talk to you and ignoring her, oh my God, best believe she's giving you the most crazy top you ever got when you get home, because she has to mark her territory. She becomes territorial. He's mine. I want him. I need him, because if I don't stake my claim, he'll replace me. And I don't want to miss out on what every other woman sees in him. Now, that is basically the majority of ways that you can make a woman fall in love with you. But I do have to give you this one caveat. There are some women that have already been imprinted on by other men, meaning they can no longer fall in love with any other man because whatever guy that was that they were with, he was it for them and they lost him. So you will never be able to replace that guy. So you have to recognize early on if she is one of those women. Because if she is those women who has been so deeply impacted by her ex, there's no point. Her cup is already full. Tell her go find him and try to get him back. But there's nothing that you can do to overcome that barrier. It's not even worth it. You should recognize this by the way she talks. She'll mention him often, she'll follow him, she'll compare you to him vocally and internally, and you'll notice, okay, this guy is really stuck in her head. There's no point in me continuing this, trying to get her to fall in love with me if she's still stuck on him. And you weed those girls out. Remember, ideally you want to be the first or the best. And there's no way that you can be the best if somebody else already has her mind in a chokehold. That's it for today, guys. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm King's Wisdom. I got merch, link in description. I also do one-on-one consultations if you need help understanding women better. You're welcome.